we changed our lighting a little bit. I had several lights out in my ceiling fan. I tell you what it did is I tried these. In fact, this is similar to what we put in our bathroom. These daylight bulbs. I'm really surprised at the difference. It's a little more of a harsher light. You see. Yeah, like that. Okay, I've been gone all day. I had to do the resupply trip. It's been a day. Let's just put it that way. Okay, what I'm doing right now is my original 66 mag that I've had. This is the first one I ever bought of these. The very first. I had rebuilt this a few years ago. And but I'll tell you what I didn't do at the time. I didn't put a handle on it. You can see this handle's kind of whopped around. Well, what it does when these handles are bent on these, see the gap isn't the same. This will straighten up. It affects your cutting, believe it or not, because you got lines on your saw here that are your sights. It affects how you drop. It really does. If you're not paying attention, you bar the most. So I'm going to get this off, and I'm going to visit with you while I'm doing it. I didn't have time to get in here, and I didn't want to tear right into a cylinder or into a saw. That's stuff I don't like to do until I'm actually, I've got quite a bit of time to myself. Because, you start out slow, you get the groove, make it a happy world, you go from there. Well, I'll tell you what, about the time you think you've seen it all, you found out it hasn't even begun. And I don't care much for politics. I hate politicians even more. You see the debate last night? Yeah, between Don and Joe. Who won that? Can you tell? What was the facts? How many facts came out? I had in the past used to watch the debates a lot. Now I always thought they was a little bit nasty, but both parties always spoke about what they were going to do for the country, instead of saying what the other guy didn't do or what the other guy's not capable of. Now I'm going to tell you right here, I am a Trump supporter. For one reason, I think he's done a good job. I really do. I didn't go into that thinking that. I wasn't sure what to think when he got elected. But he has done what he said he could do. And quite honestly, I'd have never got my back surgery if he wouldn't have been president. So I got a personal reason. Okay? There's something personal there. You can see what I'm talking about. I guess if somebody's done something that affects your personal life, good or bad, you're going to look at them. Good or bad, right? Isn't that right? All right. I think it was a bunch of bullshit, that whole debate was. I think both people that want to run our country should freaking conduct themselves in a better, more civilized manner. I expected Joe to beat Joe. And I was afraid Donald was going to be Donald. It doesn't mean I'm not going to vote for him because I am. I'm going to vote for Donald. I'm going to do it. Not telling you how to vote. Don't even care how you vote. But you know what that showed me right there? I'll tell you what that showed me. I'll get back to who won that debate because I got a clear winner. A guaranteed clear winner. The debate, you know how I feel about it. I guess that was kind of bad, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, God, that looks terrible. The debate did get the facts out there. It really did. But I see what happened. You do too. Okay, I'll break it to you for the clear winner. The moderator won. He got the facts out there. Didn't have the answers for the facts, but neither did the rest of them. No. The moderator won that debate. In fact, at first, I thought he was freaking debating Trump and Biden was just sitting back watching. That's what I thought. I was like, I don't understand. You know, if you didn't know who's who, you would think that, wouldn't you? Yeah. I don't want to see that again. Not in my country. Bunch of crap. Okay, now, something that bothered me, and it happened this morning. I got this weird phone call on my cell phone, which I'm dumbfounded it even come through because we've got no service here. But it did. It came through. And it looked like a local number. So I answered that. Computer voice comes on. It said, stay home, protect yourself, don't go out, blah, 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 this, that. This is a test call. In a computer voice. So what the heck? So I get uptown and I'm going through Walmart. And I listen to one of the department managers and a pharmacist talking. And they're saying, well, we don't know what's going to happen. Nobody showed up. And so I stopped and I started paying attention. And said, one of them had said that, well, you know, it wasn't right that they don't show up just because of politics. And I was gathering through the conversation. I won't bore you with this lengthy conversation that they had. But apparently there was a call made to Democrats to not show up for work. Or don't go out. Stay home. Well, these people at Walmart that worked there, apparently a lot of them did not show up. In fact, they only had one or two checkouts open, and there was lines. And I heard over in the tire center, one guy says, yeah, okay, it worked long enough. He says, I'm going home. Early day, yep, you know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on. So I get home a few minutes ago, phone rings, it was local, but just a different number. So I had service again. I answered it. Same call I got this morning. Stay home. This is a test call. Stay home, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Bull crap. I'm going to tell you right now what I need from my country and my country's leaders. We put these people in frickin' office. All of them. The senators, congressmen, right on down through your local legislators. Okay? When you got two presidential candidates that can't for 1 second debate, that means if they had to work together in the White House or in the state, any form of government, this is where our problem is right now. My problem, the one I got. Things have to be done in a mutual cooperation. Doesn't have to be done with friendship. So it betters the country. Okay? I don't like this trade-off crap that's been going on for years of like, well, I'll let you have this thing in this bill if you give us this 3 other things that we want too. No, everything should be on its own frickin' merit. That's the way it is. I don't like politics. Heck with all of them. I do want to see something happen where that both parties, Republican and Democrat, can start cooperating. And I'm afraid the only thing that's going to do that is a freaking world war. That's the only thing I see doing it. And I don't want that either. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I have for years. I'm going to stay up here on my mountain. And I'm just going to isolate myself from the rest of the world. And I got you guys for friends and neighbors. And that's what's important to me. That's what's important. You know, we talk amongst each other. Why can't they? You know, They're supposed to be the millionaires that got put in these freaking jobs, and we're the ones that put them there. And everything that we did to put them there is all based on a damn lie. You know, tell us the freaking truth. Tell us the truth. I'm sorry about that, but you know, I served my country. I did. And you know why I did? 'Cause I believe in this here United States. I totally believe in it. And I believe in we the people. You guys. I believe in you. I'm going to tell you something else. For this YouTube, honestly, I didn't believe in no damn buddy. I became quite bitter. I'm going to publicly say it. I became quite bitter because of the way people are. I don't see it getting better. But what I've learned from you guys, talking to you, in the comments, listening to you, reading what you're saying, what I've learned, boy, this is going to be a bugger. Take the saws old enough it's been tweaked, eh? And I'm upset. That's half of it. I've learned there's people out there that I can trust their judgment, finally, that aren't going to let me down, that are kind to each other. I just got to the point where it just felt like if somebody's trying to be nice to me, they wanted something from me. And I tell you, I had more than one private conversation with different people in the beginning about what I really think. And I'm willing now to give people a chance where I didn't want to before, honestly. I'm at least willing. And I love you guys. I love my damn country. I love this bar to straighten this out. So I really love. Okay, I don't know if I can use that. This may not go in there. It seems like I'm remembering something here. But I just assume they don't have no more of these debates. You know what? They just should go out there with their gloves off. Beat the hell out of each other. That's what I want to see. A little frickin' world leader bloodshed here. That's what it takes. Yeah, you get the boxing. I want to see that. If you're going to act like a street brawler, that's what I want you to do. It's no more of that crap. Sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. But that's the way I look at it. I thought maybe when I got back in here today, I'd tell you a story, but number one, I don't have time now that I screwed that up. And I'm not in the mood. I'm in the wrong mood for all that. I want the people that lead my country and represent me on state level, I want them to be honest with me. I don't need nothing from nobody. I don't want nothing from nobody. But I got one darn requirement, and that's to get this thing turned around because I wasn't paying attention because it is what it is. I expect when somebody's paid to do a job, they better do what they're paid to do. And no, these backdoor trade deals, he said, she said, flat out, Joe flat out battering Trump. What did he think Trump's going to do? Trump's had it bad from the beginning. Whether it's right or wrong, he's had it bad from the very beginning. Nobody, I didn't want to see the last president be president twice. You know what we did? Well, maybe next time. We can deal with it. Oh, no. A bunch of whine-ass bullshitters freaking want to go out and protest and tear up their own damn... You're going to tear up where you live? Is that really what's going to get your case heard? Tear up where you live? Burn down your friends' businesses? Shoot each other? Well... I'm sorry. Didn't get my attention. So, yeah, behave like that. And that's the way I'm going to think you are. You're proving it to me then, that's what it is. We'll probably find out with this saw that it didn't straighten it out. Well, by golly, it a whole lot better than it was, ain't it? It's still not right. I'll tell you why that is. Them rubber mounts probably are going to have to be changed because they developed a memory for being all wobbled around there. And this is a good saw. It's a real good one. Now, thanks to Train Grow, I got an original 66 mag, a 46 mag, and a 44. So that's nice. I have a 44 here as my second one that I've got apart. Hopefully, I can get some time to finish putting the darn thing back together. I don't know if I will or not for another month or two, but I might make some time. I want to run this saw. I've got some oak tops that this saw needs to be run, and they're bigger butts, gnarly stuff. And I might have to rip some of them lengthwise, just get them in the truck. I don't think you're going to split them. So I got that done. And I'm trying a couple things. Nothing broke on this saw. It doesn't look pretty, is all. And I see these people doing all kinds of crazy things to make them look prettier, and I just don't want it to look grubby, is all. That's what it does. Yeah, you can see why I don't like politics. My blood pressure's up. I can feel it behind my eyes. You know that? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Well, I can tell you one thing right now. You need to use something stiffer than that. For a fact. That's ingrained in there so deep. I don't really want to. Let me try some of this 180. I shouldn't even be fooling with this right now. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with the way the saw is. It just isn't. I don't know what to think about this. I'm going in and voting in person. I'm not going to screw around. But all this he said, she said that you hear about for already happening voter fraud. Look where them GIs, some soldier boys, a lot of them voted already. A lot of their votes got swiped. At least some of them did. And, boy, when you're serving your country and something like that happens, that just tend to torch you right off. Which I don't understand that. When you're deployed, yeah, that's how you vote. But when I was in the service, if there wasn't a lot going on, what happened, when it come time to vote, they took about 3 days, went through the units, and you had your opportunity to go down and vote in the voting machine. That's what we did. But I know progress. Yeah, progress. And this frickin' green energy insanity of trillions of dollars being put in industry and people's homes. Instead of concentrating on keeping the economy going, you want to spend money we don't have that our future is going to have to pay for, then it's not going to work in the first damn place because you got a bad plan. And it was brought up. The state of California is burning to the ground. It does every year. Every frickin' year. Because the politicians out there won't let their timber be managed properly. Won't let it. If you manage your timber, you don't get forest fires like that. You don't. I'm going to tell you right here in New York, it is just as dry as it is in California. I'll guarantee you that. And I'll tell you another thing is, places that have been untouched for a lot of years do get fires. But what happens is, we manage our timber quite nicely. Same as you PA guys. We manage our timber nicely. So where timber's been harvested and what is it cleaned up is at least knocked flat on the ground so it draws ground moisture. and rots down even. We had a brush fire a year ago. Went up over the hill. He was watching it. It was going pretty good. Then it went right up on top where they logged 570 acres. Guess what it did? Boom. The minute it hit where it was logged, it just went. There wasn't nothing to burn. There just wasn't. California is so screwed. Oregon. If you plant your garden, are you going to feel sorry? Oh, we can't kill our weeds. I'm not going to pull our weeds. What do you think you're going to have in your garden? You're going to have weeds. Loggers. Those of you out there that's like me, I'm an axe logger. I'm a world's greatest has-been. I'll tell you that right now. I still got a thing I do, is what it is. And I try to teach people. And I try to enjoy myself a little bit. Loggers are the ones that weed your garden. They're the ones that take care of your frickin' timber. Take care of your land. That's what it's all about. I'm going to test one little piece of this. And I'm not going to get real carried away with this. But I want to see if we can kind of get it a little bit cleaned up. I don't know if you can or not. Yeah, I get all kinds of wound out, I'll tell you that. I don't mean to. I don't. It just happens. Why would I not? You know, if I really didn't care about this country, first I'd have to leave. If we got right down to that, where would I go? The best place in the world to live. Where would I go? Yeah, that's right. I don't want this insanity anymore. I'm tired of wearing a mask. As long as there's any kind of a hope that them masks do some good, I'll continue. But if somebody has medical evidence, like what I predict is going to happen about the middle of November, the masks do no good. Yeah, mine's in the trash, I can tell you that. You know what's bad? Come fall, there's stuff that, that grows around here. I think ragweed may be one of them, goldenrod. All of a sudden, my sinuses just kind of unload. I'm going to tell you something bad. The other day, I'm walking out there, and I'm on the tractor, so I can't do a lot. I'm wrestling around, putting a bale of hay into my horses and mules and donkeys. And neighbor's trying to get my attention. I'm trying to ignore him. He don't want nothing. He just wants to say hello. But that stops me, and Barb's holding the gate. I got to deal with Barb. So I do that. Well, anyways, I'm wearing this frickin' mask, and I frickin' kaboom, I sneeze. You know what it felt like? It felt like I crapped my pants, but on my face. Don't do that. Yeah. And I'll tell you why I was wearing a friggin' mask. I got right out of my truck. I'd just been uptown to get a pack of gum. Yeah. So I lit my gum. Put my gum out. Had my mask on still. I got to burn the damn thing. I was getting used to it. And you shouldn't have to get used to such things. I can tell you that right now. You know what? You can make the color better on them, can't you? You really can. I think it would take a little bit to get it right. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use this one little area as a test. Because quite honestly, if I decide I'm going to spruce this saw up, I do have a cover that's a little better. I got a crack in this one. It's still serviceable though. Yeah. Unbelievable. But I seen there was a product that I seen today. I don't have that near as good as you can get. But, it's better than that, Yeah, it is. I kind of like that light. found something I've never seen before. Plastic dip gaussifier. This is probably going to be the world's biggest failure, so I'm only doing it in one spot. It says shake well. And we're going to shake well. And I'm going to see if this stuff actually does something. I love this whole saw. I really do. And a very long time. It's been very good to me, this saw it has. No complaints. Let's see if I can get spray paint in my hand. What do you know? What do you know? It says don't put it on thick. It's not clear coat. It provides gloss UV protection on plastic dip coated parts. Well, I didn't dip nothing. Give that just a little touch more. My brother, he's the king of spray paint. You got a new Cadillac sport utility, you want to paint it? Get him about 40 cans of paint. I'll guarantee he got a... I'm going to get him in here in the shop, probably in the big bay at some point, and I'm going to get him painting the hood or something. I'm going to show you something. And yeah, he don't need nothing fancy, just some old rattle can. Yeah, he's got talent. I didn't even do a great job. What do you think? That's it. That's what it looked like. What do you think? That's worth doing, isn't it? Where's my boy? Colin, you missed another political rant.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you probably understand. You know what it's all about, probably, don't you?
Probably had something to do last night.
Hey, look at this. It's this stuff here. That's what. Oh, it's wet. He grabs it. Oh my God! At least he had a rag.
Yep, good one.
How'd you grab that now to get a fingerprint?
Because I didn't grab it.
You yanked it out of my hand. See, it looked like that right there.
It's a lot better, actually. It's new.
Hey, you know what? I'll do the whole thing. I'm not saying this is a good idea just yet, but this is our preliminary. Plastic dip gaussifier. I tried your clear coat. That's a bad idea. It's good for just a little bit. But this looks different, and it feels different. I think we're on to something here. I think. I got something else to show you, too. Why don't you think about what I'm going to show you? Yep, wearing my old shorts today because I don't give a flying fart.
Just like the weather, he wants them to fall.
That's right.
Like a leaf in the wind.
It's fall. It's fall. Some people shouldn't wear things without a belt. Yeah, that's the way it is. Now you know that what we got here is an ugly old girl in this frickin' saw. Alright? I think that color's pretty close to what I'd like. Paint that body of that saw and the side cover, starter cover, gas tank handle, and that cover. Do a good job painting that color. That whole top, because this is a Johnson Red body. Johnson Red colors of black top, red. You ever seen this wrinkle paint? Yeah, you seen it. Used to see it on the 426 Hemi valve covers, the good ones. They had that black wrinkle coat. I've used this before. It works pretty good. And I did a toolbox even once. Okay, what if that was all the way up to the top and the handle's red and this is red. Front of the saw, that's red. So that's your base red, and then the black wrinkle coat on top. So that's going to be a project here one of these days. We're going to take old junk-haired dog, and we're going to take a sow's ear and make a silk purse. We're going to give it a try. What do you think of that? Okay, continue on your day. You have a good day. Mine's been a good day. Goodbye.